Oh my God.
Shout out to the brand Gotta Be a Freak. Gotta be a freak beats. Takes from my freestyle. You know my flavor, I'm the real vanilla ice. I 10K
Pretty good.
10K a day. You know my flavor, I'm the real vanilla
It's giving him it. I know it. It's kind of funny. He did pretty good, actually. Giving me a headache already. He does good, man. However he did that, he did fucking extraordinary.
I'm the real what?
Sugar Night.
Sugar Night.
Sugar Night.
Perfect.
It's giving him a headache. I know it's the worst.
Okay, that's enough. I can't.
Didn't
I
you
can't
yell,
deal with that.
fuck autism? And
Yeah.
Why don't you just kill yourself?
Who can't?
Fucking terrible.
So there's a lot of terrible rappers out there, unfortunately.
You got that right.
A lot of them.
They should all kill themselves too.
Woo!
Lenny, are you impressed?
Actually, it's just as good as anything else that's out there or has ever been.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
I hope he does well with it. I may have misjudged him.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? On the Delray Misfit Jason Genova fan page on Facebook, they started a thread trying to come up with a good rap name for you.
Yeah.
And two of them, I was just dying when I read them. One is Lil Treat.
Little tree.
Little treat.
And I wish I remembered their people's names, but
That's pretty funny.
No. This is the best one. XXXtortionist.
Oh my God.
I almost pissed my pants when I read
J
those.
Cream is terrible. That's a terrible name for a rapper.
See, I thought you should
That's
do-
got to be changed.
I thought a vanilla cupcake.
King.
Like vanilla Kresva.
No, I don't like that. Here, some
XXXtortionist. How funny is that shit?
one of the guys wants to talk on the phone from my studio really quick.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Just real quick.
Go
Your
ahead.
studio?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
What studio?
Yeah, just the guy I'm going to be doing the
I
studio.
asked you what studio.
The Delray.
There's a studio in Delray?
Yes, there is.
A rap studio?
Yes.
Music studio?
Yes.
For you?
Yeah.
I hope it's not a Porch Monkey studio.
A Porch Monkey studio.
Here we go. Snapchat's already coming on.
No, it's not Snap. It's phone.
No, mine. It's starting to call.
Put him on speaker.
Yeah.
Here, give me the phone. I'll hold it to my mic.
Leonard, you look thoroughly annoyed.
Hey, it's me, brother.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Hey, remember that artist I was telling you about yesterday?
Yeah.
That I told you this kind of like a complimentary sound to yours. Hey, would you be opposed to giving him like a sample if I added him to this call?
No, it's not a good time right now. I'm at the podcast. It's gonna have to be. Tomorrow.
It's going to look good when I dye it. It's going to fit well. Oh, the big ripped arms.
Kidding me?
Hello?
Or it's
Yeah.
a gym.
I'm at the podcast right now, bro.
I was going to say, did you tell this guy?
Oh shit! You were telling them all your workout friends?
The Delray Misfits, my buddies.
Oh yeah, I've been watching the videos all day, man. And tell them I said hey.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, we're all here. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Andrew?
Good. How are you?
Is that Andrew?
Yeah, man. What's up?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm pretty good.
So are you like DJ? Are you Jason's producer?
Yeah, Jason's producer.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I love you guys, man. I love you guys.
Thanks. Appreciate it. So you called him. What did you want to?
Yeah, let me talk to him for that. Hey, so what?
There he goes. That's it. We had him on for 4 minutes and 45 seconds, and before he hightails into the bathroom for a.
That's 4 minutes and 44 seconds too fucking long. So it's been, what, 2 weeks?
It's longer than that.
think it's been like 3 weeks since we did a podcast. Why is that, Leonard? Leonard.
No excuse for it.
I get a message.
I missed him.
Fuck
A lot of
day.
important things to talk about. But a few things I'd like to mention right off the bat, if I may.
Floor is yours.
Remember, Catman Calora, May 4th, Kaiser University, West Palm Beach on Military Trail for the Florida Grand Prix. He's dining hard. He's making his comeback. Want all the maniacs to join us at Kaiser. Mark your calendar. That's probably the biggest return to a bodybuilding stage this side of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Number 2, I'd like to mention By Research Liquids. There's no more purchase peptides. It's all By Research Liquids. For all your peptides, anti-estrogens, erectile dysfunction medications, SARMs. And remember, this is for research purposes only, but
Wait.
By Research Liquids.
What are you doing?
Go to their website and tell them the Big Lenny sent you.
They're testing me.
What do they want to do?
He wants to do a free. He wants it with his rapping guy. He wants me to do a freestyle from outside real quick.
Go in the other bedroom and do it if you want.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
And this Sunday
Or
is Christina Broccolini's birthday.
He's gonna smell up my bedroom. I want him in the
I'd
other
like
room.
all the fans to reach out to her, wish her a happy birthday. It's been hard, but if you
Didn't we
could
dispute this last year?
join me and keep.
It's questionable whether that's her real birthday or not.
Well, she can have 2. She deserves them, but one of them is March 9th, the other one's June 8th. So
If she has
it's
two
a 50-50 chance.
March 9th is Saturday.
I'll celebrate them both.
if she has 2 birthdays, does that mean she ages twice as quickly?
Yeah, she's a reverse of me, but again, she's my angel. She's kept me, on the straight and narrow when I wasn't on the straight and narrow, and I wish if all you maniacs could reach out, wish her a happy birthday this Sunday. Thank you very much. And number 4, this goes out to the modern-day Winston Churchill. Adam, if there's any way we could meet you next year in Raymond James Stadium in Tampa for WrestleMania, if we could bring the largest group of misfits, if you could mark that on your calendar, maybe work some of your magic with your connections, we'd be eternally grateful. But that just sounds like a great event. Bring the misfits around the world.
I'm sure he'd be happy to bring you there as long as you're alive.
Oh, yeah.
You intend on being alive, Leonard? You look close to death
I'm
last
always
week.
alive. Always alive. Even when you leave
Last
this
week
body,
when I came to get him, he would hardly open the door.
you were still
I'm
alive.
gonna sleep.
Kimbo just ran out of my bedroom so fucking fast and to go hide in the other room as soon as Jason went in there.
Kimbo's smart.
Shh, listen. Can you guys hear this?
Oh, that's horrible.
I'm going to hold the mic up for everyone who listens to the podcast.
Jason, you see that gun case in there? Open it up and fucking kill yourself, asshole.
That is the lamest shit nonsense I've ever fucking
Cookie
heard.
cutter.
His go-to line is, "You know my flavor. You know my flavor."
It's so embarrassing.
Needs to-
He just doesn't get embarrassed.
That's
I feel
about
embarrassed
as low
for
as you
him.
can get to listen to that, to say that, and why it is still.
Because they're encouraging him. They like seeing him make an asshole out of himself, so they encourage this stupid
That's like
shit.
almost the ultimate.
And he
cookie
picks
cutter.
out all the good comments. Jason, you're a great rapper.
Yeah.
The bad shit he'll just ignore. All the good shit.
That's what he focuses on. So these guys gas him up, and he keeps doing this shit.
Hey, if all these other morons can go commercial and become millionaires doing it, why can't he?
I agree with you.
Yeah, I don't.
100%.
Yeah, I look at Post Malone. We heard his song today.
Never heard of her.
Yeah,
saying the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Because it's marketing.
And I guarantee that's not even his real
fucking
People
voice.
understand how detrimental that is to your life and your personal goals and your long-term happiness and fulfillment on this earth.
People don't care about that. They
You
care
should be
about
educating yourself. We're thinking about yourself. Why would you? I just don't get that. I mean, go outside, listen to the sounds of birds, something like that. Not this degenerate human filth. Nothing
birds.
comes out of it. It's just one of the worst things in society today, and you guys know it. You guys are smart enough to know that.
I just don't really pay attention to it, to be honest with you. If I hear that,
God.
I mean, if you hear that music, it's when we're out or something. It's not like
Yeah.
it's.
They put it right in your face.
Yeah. When you go to games.
Oh,
How about the hockey game they were playing all that shit? Remember they're on the Jumbotron, they pick people out of the crowd with the camera. And every time they got on a kid that was probably between the age of 8 and 15, they start doing this weird funky
Even
dance.
guys in their 30s and
making an X
40s.
with their
It's
arms.
called the Fortnite dance.
Oh, is
You
that
mean
what it is?
when they swing their arms and one goes behind their back, then the other goes behind
it's
their
a
back?
different one where they're moving their arms like this. I don't even know. It's
Somebody tell me what benefit that has to you or society.
And the camera goes to Lenny and just opens his shirt up. Everybody screams.
Again, who danced in history? Slaves, women, and faggots.
What? Who dances?
That who's danced in history or was made to dance? Slaves, women, and faggots. Men don't dance. Men fuck, they eat, they kill. They invent.
Men in other countries dance. White Anglo-Saxon American men probably should not dance. But you go to any Latin American country and dancing's a part of the culture, whether you're straight
And
or
then
gay.
they brought their filth over here to make it think like everybody has to do it.
Filth.
When they're dancing, like you reiterated, Andrew, the white man or whatever is inventing things, is in the laboratory finding ways to fight diseases, bring technology to the forefront. Life is too short to dance.
Or to mop.
Yeah,
That too. That's proving to be true
Yeah.
as well.
That's
Yes,
right.
that's a good analogy.
Jason called me 3 times today asking him to come on the podcast, and now that he's here, he secluded himself in my bedroom talking to this producer guy.
Nice.
I don't know why he wanted to
Well,
come.
Jason, I think that's a slap in the face of the maniacs.
They don't want to hear his dumb ass anyway, to be honest with you.
I think they do.
Yeah.
I think they really do.
It's probably half and half. Who knows? We can't keep. You can't see how many.
If he's going to be his self and be funny, then yes. If he's going to fall asleep on the couch again, then no. Because I want to do something funny with him tonight if he comes out of my room.
I just disappointed in the fact that Jason's uniqueness is what drawn me, was interested in him in the first place, but now he's going to the lowest form of cookie cutter. And to tell you the truth, it's not going to be the same with me and him ever again if he continues this. I see exactly where this is going.
You know what I told Brad? I don't know if this is true or not, but you remember a while ago, Jason goes through phases where he obsesses over something for a couple of weeks and then it goes away. Like, remember the whole thing with the coins and the coin collection?
Video games.
Right.
It's when he hasn't had a shot in a while.
Right. So I give this another week or 2 at the most, and then the phase will be
Explain
over.
the shot to me. What is it exactly?
You know what it is.
No.
It's once a month antipsychotic.
They use it to treat schizophrenia, primarily.
Haldol, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was it supposed to make you more focused, or?
I don't know. I don't know
Antipsychotic.
the details.
Whatever he
seems pretty
acts
psychotic now.
right, because he hasn't taken it in months.
Oh, I understand.
And this is what happens. He's all over the place. He cannot, focus probably, but he doesn't like taking it because he'll be a zombie for a few days.
It helps suppress his ADHD.
But not for long. It wears off
No,
pretty quick.
it does.
I don't know.
Maybe we should. Maybe I could be a guinea pig and try it out, see what it does. Give a good account because I'm pretty good at giving.
You
accounts.
are our guinea pig. Anything we want to try, or ask Leonard. He's tried it. There's not very many things that you haven't tried at this point.
Up the ass. I haven't tried.
You've
I've
tried
it, but it couldn't do the job.
Speaking of that,
We haven't done a podcast since I wanted to read an article primarily for you, Lenny, but we haven't done a podcast since the whole Robert Kraft incident. And I'm sure people who live abroad might not be aware of who Robert Kraft is or what happened. But the name of this article, Lenny, is Pervy Rich Guys Are Drawn to Sketchy Sex Spas for Clandestine Thrill. Wealthy power brokers like Patriots owner Robert Kraft are drawn to sketchy rub-and-tug massage parlors for the clandestine thrill, said an ex-NYPD sex crimes detective John Savino. A lot of it has to do with the danger of it, which you've always talked about, Lenny. the excitement of getting away with it, like going to Dixie Highway when you know it's sketchy, said the former New York City crime fighter, adding he doubted the 77-year-old Kraft wanted to be caught or expected to be. Is that true, Lenny? Is it the thrill of it to go?
It's a thrill. I don't necessarily think he wanted to be caught, though.
But he's a billionaire. He can fly beautiful women in from Europe or around the world, and here he is going to a little Asian rub and tug, and there's one 2 minutes from my house. They're all over the place in South Florida.
It's all about convenience.
That's a fetish. A guy that's rich, prominent. Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. He went to the cleaning lady. They like going.
Who wasn't a looker.
They like
at all.
going to the filth, but
Fucking-
something about it. It's also giving the woman a thrill. Hey, they got this rich guy doing this.
You think those Asian women knew who he was when he went in there?
Probably not. But I could see where he's coming from. I don't think he did anything wrong. There shouldn't be any They like to throw those terms around. Here we go again. Human trafficking. What exactly does that mean? Same way they shut down Backpage. The buzzword, human trafficking. Will somebody please give me a definition of that?
It's women that aren't really willing to do it.
They're doing it. I guarantee you. What do they have to have somebody with those girls 24/7, because within this day and age, all they need to do is go to a police officer. I need help. I'm being forced to have sex behind.
Don't just come interrupt. He's speaking.
Hey,
Just
hey,
fucking
Jason.
interrupt.
You wanted to come on the podcast, yet you're secluding yourself.
It's
in
all.
the room.
It's fine and dandy. You're a rapper, but it doesn't mean you have to use their characteristics of being a rude, loudmouth son of a bitch.
Sorry.
Porch monkey.
Love it, bro. You're the man. You know I love it. You know I love it.
That was.
He's
you
not
hit
joking.
me and said you're the man. You know who I've seen said that, and they tried it at me. And I don't acknowledge them. They do that to me at clubs on the bus, and I don't look at you. You're a big man. I'm oblivious to you.
Wow. Okay.
You don't do that to people. Don't let their other characteristics rub off on you.
Yes, understand, Lenny. I agree.
You don't even know what he's saying. You don't understand shit.
I'm clueless. Better be shut up. No, it's good for me.
Do you want to finish your thought, Lenny? Because I want to do something funny with Jason.
Basically, with the Robert Kraft, it's go after the rich white guy. Human trafficking. Heaven forbid if NFL takes action against this. This is totally absurd. Those girls are getting paid to do that. Some of them like doing that. Nobody's doing things against their will. You could flag a cop. You could flag anybody down. Help, I'm being used as a sex slave. People will come to your aid in a second.
And if he wasn't involved, it probably wouldn't even have made the news.
Right. And then they're saying there's names bigger than him.
Where are they?
Well, that that schmuck Adam Schefter dropped that ball. Did you read that story about Adam Schefter? He tweeted something. There's a name in sports even bigger than Robert Kraft coming out of this sting operation in South Florida, and it never came to fruition. There was no name. And then when they interviewed him about it afterwards, he backtracked. He's like, "Oh well, that's what somebody told me. I heard."
Yeah.
That's just great. Using that, you should be sued, Schechter, and fired.
He gets ahead of himself with some of the stories he tries to break. Then he ends
Yeah,
up.
Well, it's not about being right. It's about being first.
Correct.
I mean,
The
that's just
NFL
way
is not
it
like it used to be, in my opinion.
What, the NFL?
Yeah.
Why not?
How did it used to be, Jason?
It used to be really authentic back in the day. It's over. I think it's over commercialized. The Super Bowl now. It's overdone, in my opinion.
I agree.
It's kind of true.
So is the NBA All-Star Game.
Everything is.
Yeah.
It's not even about the game anymore. It's just a big pop culture event.
About making buck.
Oh, by the way, and on Sunday night we have a game.
Look at who's sitting courtside.
Yeah.
He can sit on the bench and make $3 million.
So Jason, I want to do something fun with you tonight.
All right.
You feeling creative tonight?
Yes.
You feeling sharp?
Yes.
Are you on top of your game?
Yes.
I want to do I'm going to call this a speed freestyle.
Yo.
I'm going to say somebody's name.
Yeah.
And you're going to have about 20 seconds to freestyle off the top of or as they say in the hood, off the top of the dome. What's wrong, Lenny?
Some of the dope.
This is gonna be rough.
So I'm gonna say a person's name, and you got 20 seconds to rhyme about the person. And don't give me this. You know my flavor. Think about whose name I'm saying, and drop a freestyle.
All right.
Here we go. Ready? PJ Braun.
PJ Braun ain't got nothing on me. You know the wangster.
That's it.
Yeah.
Rich Piana.
Rich Piana ain't nothing on me. He's all loaded up on the gear.
He's dead, Jason.
Yeah, I know.
I see this is going nowhere fast.
This is the skills that this dope thinks he fucking has.
Woo!
Vanilla cupcake.
Cupcake.
Nate.
Nate is the man. I'm tired, man. I can't think. Please don't make me do it.
Vanilla pudding head, not vanilla cupcake.
Vanilla pudding. He's putting down tonight.
Fucking great.
Dipshit.
He's putting down, bro.
I got one name, Dale Chance.
Dale Chance is the small know me. You ain't got nothing on me, baby.
Why are you doing that with your fucking hands?
Lenny looks so disgusted.
Oh my god.
Well, he's right. I mean, from the little I've seen of that garbage over the last 20, almost 30 years, what the hell?
Yeah, but see, you look at it as like him mocking the rap industry. He actually thinks he's got some kind of fucking talent.
I think I have. Well, anybody could get into it.
It would be funny if he was
Earlier,
mocking.
he's got as much talent as anybody else does.
Yeah, basically.
You might want to get a ghostwriter.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Macho
You
Man
are.
Randy Savage tried that toward
What?
the end of his wrestling career. Try to be, you know what? I'm not going to say the name.
Really?
Yeah, how'd that go?
I don't know.
I don't
Say the
wanna-
name. I don't know what you're talking about.
The same thing he's trying to fucking be. I'm not saying that shit.
A rapper?
Cookie cutter name, just like I don't use that cookie cutter basketball player's name. And his husband, the other one, Mr. Billionaire.
Wasn't Randy Savage's brother Leaping Lenny Poffo?
Right.
And he read the poetry.
Yes.
Okay.
Randy Savage was in the minor league system of the Cincinnati Reds, too.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. That's a real athlete, not that. The whole thing is just how can white America just has to be puking their guts up with that stuff, thrown in their face the last 20, 30 years. Every time you turn on an NFL game.
So here's an article I wanted to read on this. This was in the February 22nd New York Post. I know we haven't done a podcast in a while. I would have read it sooner. The name of this article is Creep Convicted of Breaking into Home, Sucking on Sleeping Woman's Toes. A California man convicted of sucking on a sleeping woman's toes after breaking into her home claimed to be a Zeus-like god sent to Earth to seduce women. Yeah, Lenny likes that. Richard Michael Parkhurst, 29, of Norwalk, was convicted of one felony burglary count, one count of peering into an inhabited building, and 2 counts of indecent exposure for a wild chain of events that unfolded after he exposed himself to a woman walking her dog in October 2017. Nice dog, he told the woman, according to court papers, before exposing himself and saying, I'm walking mine too. Later that same day, he snuck into a sleeping woman's home where the woman said she woke up and found the creep sucking on her toes. DNA evidence linked him to this offense. So when I read this, the first thing I thought was, you'd expect that to happen in Florida, and it happened in California.
No shit.
I've heard of that before in the news. There's many instances of that, of toe suckers. Breaking in and sucking toes.
Would you
Serial toast.
Would you do that, Jason?
Hell no. Yuck.
You wouldn't break into Natalie Portman's house while she's sleeping? And
Absolutely. I think
suck
I
on
would.
her you would?
Yes.
Suck on her
Don't say
toes?
that, Jason. They're going to put you on a...
No, I'm not interested. Sorry. I have something I want to play
What?
to make fun of my old mockery in the gym. Watch. This is funny.
What?
Is this your soundboard?
Remember that upper body blows?
That's your soundboard app?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you can get for free at, what is it, Cookie Cutter Show or something? What is it called?
CookieCutterShow.com.
CookieCutterShow.com for the free soundboard app.
Never say that.
It is kind of funny, though.
Yeah. I'm a certified IF.
I'm surprised no one made one of these sooner when you think about it.
Maybe they're in the sauna?
That's you.
No, bro, what the fuck? Go out there and ask Brad.
No, I don't want to go out and ask Brad.
Was that when your clothes were missing?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Great classic.
Meanwhile, he'd walk around the gym posing in his underwear, but he wouldn't come out of the locker room in his underwear to get his clothes.
Yeah, classic mint.
So what do you think about that jerk off? What's his name? Jesse Smollett, the one that fucking tied a noose around his neck in Chicago.
Oh.
He blames the Trump supporters for jumping him. It was a total fucking...
It seems like he's getting a pass from a lot of people for doing that. What would happen, like Brad was talking about, a white person said a bunch of blacks jumped him, beat him up. It was found to be...
Well, do you remember when Susan Smith drowned her 3 kids in that lake in Texas? That was her claim. I don't know if you remember that. She said a black man carjacked me when she actually drove the car into her lake and drowned her own 3 kids. This was, what, the 1990s? You remember that?
Yeah.
And she blamed it on a black man who carjacked her. But that was before the post-Trump hysteria existed.
Yeah, many instances of that. You know, you hear the one about the guy putting one on a noose.
My mom
in a
just texted me she
college.
wants to see me.
Your mom wants to see you?
I don't know what for. Stupid crap.
Just the same as
Meaning you want to leave?
I
some
have
of
to. If she's
some of the
texting me, it's going on
synagogues,
my
they'll have a
phone.
swastika painted on the synagogue.
Can you not interrupt while he's fucking talking?
Sorry.
Really, get out of here if you're going to do that.
You going to stay or you going to go?
If my mom's saying, I wonder what she wants.
So call her.
I know what she
Causing-
wants. She
I
wants
hope-
Just a fucking distraction. That's all you are.
Do you? If you want to leave, just say I gotta
gotta
go."
leave. She's
okay,
interrupting
that's
me.
fine. I'll walk you out.
She's interrupting me.
Good.
Here
It's
we
just
go
that
with the problem. My mother's driving me nuts again. Here we go with Mama Jane, the Game Goblin. That's the Game Goblin.
I like her nickname for you, though.
Jason, I don't know.
Dickhead.
From what I heard of you tonight,
Dickhead. It's
and
awesome.
what I saw with the hands, I don't know, Jason.
This way, Jason.
No, it's true, man. She's being a Game Goblin. I don't like it. Game Goblin. Annoying.
All right, thanks for the shirt, shit lord.
No problem,
Unbelievable. So go back to what you were saying, please, after you were rudely
There's
interrupted.
many instances of that.
Of what?
People accusing, putting up nooses with blacks in it. Turns out it was the black. I've heard stories of that for years. It's the same thing with some of the synagogues when people come in and there's swastikas spray painted all over the thing. And, it's obviously someone from the synagogue doing it. But
You think
the
so?
real problem
Oh, man.
is yes, that's what they do for attention. Spray paint the place and say, look at this. There's many instances of that was proven to be fictitious as well. But the real problem is, when you got Squirrel Hill in Pittsburgh last year, if you had an armed guard at the door, people that really want to cause some destruction and death say to another person that's different from them, they don't do stuff like that. They come in and do it. Now, if they would have an armed guard at that synagogue in Squirrel Hill, that wouldn't have happened. But these little pranks, you can't take this garbage seriously because the person that does that, that's as far as they're going to go 99% of the time. And most of the time it's fabricated, it's fictitious to create attention. When you create attention, that's how you get people wound up. The Democrats are great at that, causing mass hysteria. And there's more to come.
Of course.
It's been done throughout this past 100 years. Everyone's done it. The Nazis done it. The Chinese communists, the Russians have done it. It's just out of control. And he should be brought up on charges.
Absolutely.
And there's some people giving him a pass and saying he's justified in doing that. I don't understand that one bit.
Oh, he's a gay black man. I mean, they don't want to fuck with the guy. You know how this country works now, man.
No, that's going to stop.
When
People have the balls to rise up and quit being cowards and speaking out. Just like with the censorship of YouTube. You got something to say it. That means you have respect, without any consequence. What do you think? Guys have been doing that. There's statues of people all over this world that guys have stood up, risked everything, went out and fought to the death. because of what they said or what they've done.
Well,
These leftists don't want to fight to the death. They like to bitch and piss and moan. They don't like to fight to the death.
I'm just looking at him in the leather vest. And
I
it's
know.
just-
It fits him fucking
Yeah.
perfect. That's the same guy that sent the mask, James.
Thanks, James.
James from
What does this guy have? A leather collection?
Waxahachie, Texas. I don't know.
It's a dress to leather, Daddy. That's what's so great.
I know. The clerks at the,
I'd like to thank
where I
Dale
work look at me
Chance
like, what the fuck?
for sending those wonderful Arnold Classic pictures. I wish I was there. He
Who?
went out-
Dale looked like he had a good time.
yeah. He talked to Stan Efferding. He talked to pretty much everybody. Good stuff, Dale.
He saw your buddy Anton V. Is that his name? Anton?
Yeah, yeah. Who's looking great, by the way. He's going to do the Toronto Pro in a few weeks.
Oh, yeah.
He's looking freaky.
You keep track of all these people, huh? Who won the Arnold?
Brent Curry. Nothing spectacular. The lineup sucked.
Did it?
Yeah, it sucked.
You know that kid that trained with the Puerto Rican kid in the Delray LA Fitness? His name is Brock. He finished fucking second at the Arnold. In classic the board short physique, whatever one that is, classic, whatever.
Oh yeah, the one
Men's
tall,
fight.
skinny dude, and then there's the other guy who trains with
Right,
with Road Warrior.
Yeah.
No
He
shit.
fucking got second. He's in great shape. Road Warrior got him in very good shape, actually, because he won all. Because he's over. I think he competed over 50 up in New York months ago, and he won everything.
By the way, for those who want to know who we're talking about, if you watch, go to Jason's channel and watch the last video I did with him at LA Fitness in Delray, you can see some people training in the background when Jason's doing the hammer strength benching machines, and that's the kid we're talking about. You can see him.
And the Instagram I did with Brittany, the muscular black girl, not the fat one, the muscular one, she came in fourth in women's physique, which is basically women's bodybuilding. She looked incredible. Great shape.
Congrats to her.
Congrats
too.
to her, big time.
What do you mean the fat one on Instagram? Is that the one you put in your
We
story
got
the
the
other
rip
night?
one, and we got the fat one, the black girl.
The one the other night in your story, where that was just some random. Where the fuck?
Yeah,
did that
who
come
was
from?
that?
Who?
I have no idea.
On your Instagram story, you posted a picture. She looked like she was sitting in a bar or a club. She looked older, heavy set.
Oh, that was the tatted transsexual.
Oh, it
The
was
tatted Barbie.
it was the tatted transsexual,
That was
Brad.
different.
Come on.
Was it?
I mean, come on.
Was that last weekend you went to the porthole and passed out, or this past
Last
weekend?
weekend, yeah.
You want to tell everybody that story? I'm sure they'd enjoy
I
it.
took some G. So I went out. I wanted to go out and having problems with Uber. I want to go out Dixie Highway.
That was the night we went and watched the shitty fights.
Yep.
And then later on, I finally got an Uber and I figure I'm not going there. I'm going to go to Porthole or Club Pink. Came in at 11. I took another dose of G before I walked in the club. Next thing you know, there's some nice tans. One sitting on my lap. Then one sitting on my shoulders, grinding her, rubbing herself all over me. I was like, what the fuck? I just go in a group of black men that's running on a table. I sit right down. Next thing I know, I'm out in the front of this club, drenched in sweat. They had one of the seats out there. There's Fort Lauderdale PD and paramedics. I'm soaking wet. They're like, you all right? We're going to take you to the hospital. I said, I'm
That's
fine.
exactly what happened to Walmart.
So we're taking you to the hospital. I said, I'm fine. Leave me alone. I said, I just got to puke. And I went right in the guy's face. He goes, puke over there. He goes, what did you drink? What did you take? I said, nothing. I said, I licked some black butthole. And he goes, that'll do it. So they called me a cab. I went down to some cookie cutter club called the Euro. Some black club in Fort Lauderdale somewhere.
You just were on a fucking mission that night, man.
Yeah, it sucked. It's overrated.
Where did you end up?
Euros. I don't know where the fuck it was.
I thought you ended up in Miami and you had to take $100 cab back.
No, it was $100 from fucking Fort Lauderdale because Uber wouldn't return my shit. Then they ended up, my bank canceled my card because I called 6 times. They never came. It was at fucking Publix the other night full of food. They said, oh, you've been declined. I fucking pushed the car right into the fucking wall. I said, what do you mean I'm fucking declined? Then I went home and called the bank. She goes, oh, it was suspicious activity last night. We had to stop your card. I said, thanks a fucking lot.
A lot of suspicious activity.
Thanks a lot.
Not just
I'm
the
going to
card.
get hold of those Uber fucks. Order 66, those bastards. Call them 5 times in Delray, 6 times in Lauderdale. They just don't fucking call. Return you? Fuck.
And you know how to use that app is very easy to fucking use.
They didn't pick me up, so fuck it.
Did you put a destination in, or
Yeah.
you just put a pickup?
Put all of it in. Put my
Okay.
information in again. Unfucking real. What a company.
Try using Lyft.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
but
Uber.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm not
basically.
going to do that again. It sucked. Wasn't worth it.
When in doubt, stay home.
Well, when you're G'd up, you ain't.
Don't
that all
do the
bets
G.
are off.
You were on G yesterday. Did you stay home?
Yeah.
That was a great video. Did you see what?
Which one?
I put it on Snapchat with him in his by my car. He was all fucking
With the
goosed
blue
up.
shorts on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Right before that, you were fucking dozing off right in front of me, standing up. And I'm like, I'm gonna go. You're like, what? Why? Fine, come here. Do you remember any of that shit?
Yeah.
You did some really good cameos out of that, though.
I don't remember blacking out
They
at the
got a
porthole.
fucking
Not at all.
The cameo people got a treat. He went totally. You know, they send you shit to say.
Uh-huh.
He just totally went off fucking script and started saying all kinds of shit. It's hilarious. But they like when you put your own spin on it. It's good. You have to wear that fucking leather vest to the fucking portal. I mean, that's fucking great.
Did you guys hear about this? This was on February 15th. And again, this is something I wanted to read sooner, but we haven't done a podcast in a while. And what makes this so funny is the name of the guy. Did you guys hear about the YouTuber who was shot while doing a live stream? He's transgendered. YouTube star Furry Potato.
Oh my god.
That's his name, Furry Potato.
Is that Jason?
Is shot while live streaming near an LA synagogue. Security guard arrested. A transgender YouTube personality who goes by the name Furry Potato was shot outside an LA synagogue on Tuesday after arguing with a security guard, according to police reports and social media footage. The 45-year-old victim, a self-proclaimed First Amendment auditor, whose real name is Zoli Perez, live streamed the incident in 2 separate videos outside the Etz Jacob Synagogue. I just thought that was funny because of the name Furry Potato.
When you get a tranny and a synagogue, something's bound to happen when you do a live. Maybe it was all a big conspiracy for publicity. You know, old man Chuck was a synagogue security guard when he lived in Delray.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what he did?
Yep. The 405-pound squatter for reps.
Somebody has a fake Instagram, old man Chuck,
I think I've seen
that
it.
loves to fuck with me and say shit. It's hilarious. Every time I post a fucking PR, he'll put, oh, I did that, I did double that 20 years ago, you fucking haggot.
Didn't you say he moved to the west coast of Florida?
Yeah, he called me last week. Yeah.
Right.
Met a girl, living with her. He's good at hooking up with women, Chuck. I'll give him credit.
He was with a wealthy one
Yeah.
for a while. He fucking blew that.
Well, her ex-husband blew it. He could have still been with her. He's very, he's real slick. I see him put his hands on women, massage them in the right place, show interest in them,
I'll never forget when he wore this shirt with himself on it, when 20 years ago when he was a bodybuilder with fucking purple Speedos on. I'm like, who's that on your fucking shirt? That's me. Like, why are you wearing that?
In the gym, he would always have photographs of himself ready to show people from 20 or 30 years ago. Just
Way to hang on
he
to
always
fast.
felt this need to prove himself to people in the gym.
And he's embarrassingly hawking rip-off supplements to people, too. Saying this is the next best thing, some vitamin formula, and he could be making,
right. I remember him
making
with that
millions.
shit.
I mean, that's just over the top.
I think that was part of some Amway pyramid scheme.
Come on, Charles.
crap.
That was embarrassing.
He got involved with that shit. He got suckered into that.
He wasn't too happy with you, Brad. I remember him saying one time that, I guess you were criticizing him. He goes, "Who, that fucking mailman?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
But he would never say- he
I'm
would never say
stronger
that
than
to my
him."
face,
He goes,
though.
"I'll kick his fucking ass."
I used to fuck with him constantly.
He needed it.
Oh yeah.
He would actually tell people, I trained Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. I trained with all them guys out on Venice Beach.
I
the old gym.
trained Arnold Schwarzenegger. Shut up.
I know all them guys. I outlifted all them
Yep.
guys.
All those guys on the wall, I fucking trained them.
Yeah.
Yep.
You fucking moron.
Yeah.
Any conversation you had with him would always get turned back around to himself, and
He was
Oh,
more
you know, a
delusional than
Yeah.
Jason.
Yep. Exactly.
He's saying things I've never heard anybody would even dare say. He must think people are so stupid.
A lot of people are.
And then that squatting with an inch range of motion, saying he did 10 reps with 405, going down an inch.
Do you have any of that on film?
no.
Well, he's wise enough when he wanted to film him. He knew damn well it was finally.
That was before Instagram and all that shit. I didn't film none of it. I used to
His
be like, what are you
most
doing?
outrageous quote was when he tried it for high school football in Philadelphia. The commissioner had a meeting with him saying, "We're only going to let you play if you play half speed."
Oh, God.
Half speed. What the fuck is that?
Why? 'Cause
How do they?
He's like Saquon Barkley or
Right.
something. Like,
How do they
right,
police that?
Right.
You could only play unless you play half speed. So who the fuck are you talking? And I would sit back and,
Yeah,
because they would come out. That guy was one of those delusional people I've ever met in my life.
Really? More delusional than Jason?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
He played half speed. He had to play half speed. And that's the case. Why aren't you in the NFL?
Well, he's 60 years old.
Well, at the time.
Right, yeah.
You can only play in the sign-in
Some real
paper
characters
that you
in
only
that fucking
can play
shit, man.
half speed. What? Someone define half speed, will you please? Half speed.
And then that Levine used to always talk about how he was a bodybuilder too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a...
Richard used to get pissed at him because he parked in the handicap spot.
Who was this?
The Corvette, the guy that got the object stuck up his asshole.
Oh, yeah.
the guy that worked the system, and because he had to guard the boats
In Vietnam,
when
yeah.
when the teenager boys and girls would try to sabotage it when the troops were out. He would be by himself with a knife, and he had to slit a 12-year-old girl's throat. And he said the warm blood coming out of her throat all over his hand. It was horrible.
Yeah, he got fucked up from that.
But he's done.
Then he ended up marrying an Asian girl.
He's done a lot of
Kinda like
perverted
Captain
shit
Dan.
in New York. Got away with it, and actually, I think he was making close to $6,000 a month from the VA. They're paying for his Corvette access. We are
Almost as much as Jason makes a month.
Yeah. Then he starts taking Tren, growth hormone. He starts taking a Mr. Olympia steroid stack, walking around like he's the shit, almost 70 years old. But you know what, though? It's like with Richard, looked great on it. I've never seen an older guy take shit that didn't look good.
Yeah, Richard's 70 now. Have you spoken to him at all?
I emailed him a few days ago because I was asking him about his shoulder because I wanted his opinion. So yeah.
What did he say?
Well, do you remember when he missed a lot of time from the gym years ago because he had a bad shoulder? I asked him if he ever got an official diagnosis or he just took all that time off because it was sore and was bothering him. And he said he never got a diagnosis. He just figured it was arthritic and it was cartilage on cartilage. So I was picking his brain a little bit. Because I haven't been to the gym now in over 3 weeks with this right shoulder, which I had an MRI on yesterday. And when you went for the MRI, Lenny, was it an enclosed one, a regular one, or an open
It
one?
was an open.
He can't fit in an enclosed one.
Because that was, I had one on my leg last year, but this is the first time I went all the way in. And if you've never done that before,
I don't like it.
they give you, Brad and I were talking about this yesterday, they give you like a chicken switch that you hold in your hand, and if you feel like you're going to have a panic attack,
The button done.
and it took me like 2 to 3 minutes to really control my breathing and relax and not freak out. And I'm saying, don't push that button, Andrew. You're a pussy if you push that button. So I didn't do it. And
I'm impressed, actually.
lasted about 30 minutes.
It sucks. It's loud. You're like in a fucking coffin.
Yeah. Plus,
And if you-
What they tell you, the key is to not open your eyes.
Correct.
Just lay down, let it slide. Don't open your eyes, but then you're gonna open your eyes.
course.
See, the fucking thing is.
And when you're a guy like me that can't breathe laying on his back, and they snuck me in when I almost busted the thing. And when I got up, they're trying to go calm. We need to get you down. Took one arm, pushed this nurse right there, knocked her right into the wall. There's got to be a better way.
they have standing MRIs,
Open MRI, they call it.
Those aren't bad, but that shit.
but they're not common. You know, only very few places have those.
All right, now think about this, and here's something terrifying. You know, there's other countries that torture. I'm sure we do. They'll put you in something like that.
And fill it with water, or worse, rats.
And cut off the oxygen, then open it, revive you, cut off the oxygen.
Yep.
They could keep you in there for days. I tell you what, you know, when you're in another country, watch your back.
I hated going in that MRI machine.
Brad?
I remember when I went in there, I did the same. I had those cold sweats. I'm like breathing heavy. It was fucking.
I've heard that the original Iraqis, when Hussein was in power, they would modify tanning beds, have your eyes open. They, use
Like Clockwork Orange.
keep you open in a slow tanning bed, a slow burn over 2 days, with your eyes open, or with needle and thread. They'd have your eyes open.
So your eyes open.
That's what I always tell people. And there's guys that I've read stories about guys abducting children. You find them in a shed or in some kind of a ditch set up underground. And there's little children that have been tortured by these people that I've seen online in ways worse than that. It's just horrifying. And, everyone says how tough they are, but that's something you don't ever... I mean, there's... How about this? How about falling in a ditch, walking through the woods and looking up, and there's nobody hears you, and you're stuck in that ditch with no water and food, and you ain't no way to crawl out.
What, do you have nightmares about that shit?
I don't have nightmares about it, but when I think about it and I see about it, that puts a lot of things into perspective.
Absolutely.
It's, just watch what's going on, and heaven forbid these leftists or whatever take over, because they do things like that to get you to go over to their system. They call it the re-education. Vietnamese, the Viet Cong have done it. The Chinese have done it with Mao Zedong. They've done it with Lenin back after the Russian Revolution. They've done it in Cuba and a lot of places in South America to get you to go along with their system. Now, why these people want to ruin that in this country, the stability and the so-called reason. I mean, they do things here that we don't know about, but it's just thank God for this country and keep it the way it is and stop letting these third world vicious people, because pretty soon they'll be making the laws.
Well, you heard what Mark said when he was on the podcast, and I happen to agree with him. Right now, Donald Trump is the only speed bump thwarting those efforts. And once he's out of office, assuming another Republican doesn't get elected president, that's it. That's.
Those things are going to happen that we would never dream happen in this country. There's no optimism in that. It's almost going to take some type of revolution. Especially...
There's going to be something with all this censorship happening. Watch. People aren't going to stand for that shit much longer. And not only that, they're going to.
Who are they censoring? Mostly the right, American values, Western values. Again, I'll say it 1,000 times. Thank God for the white man, for this entire earth, for their innovations, medical, agricultural. What has come out of the third world? What has come out of Africa? What has come out of South America until the Spaniards colonized it?
Cocaine.
20 years. You get that type of government, there's going to be no cocaine. Is there cocaine in Cuba?
So you're saying no other country has contributed to society?
I'm talking about the Europeans, which came over to the United States. The Chinese have contributed a lot too. But today, if you look at the advancements of technology, you're looking at Japan, you're looking at the United States.
Yeah,
you're
we're
looking
way
at
behind.
Israel,
We're
you're
way
looking at all
behind. We're
European
way
countries.
behind a lot of countries.
Why? Because there's a plot. What are they sticking in for the kids? What are all the kids listening to? That shit he was saying. That's why I don't like that shit, first and foremost. That's going to ruin this country. That type of human filth, and I'll say it, that's human filth, contributes nothing. It does nothing but distract and promote this.
Mindless entertainment.
White girls wanted to be with one of them.
One of them.
Porch monkeys.
Look at you. You're a white man that loves black women. What the fuck's the difference?
That's white men. Any man can like whatever they want. That's their God-given right.
And women can't?
No, they're
boy,
women.
oh, boy.
When you have that, you got havoc.
Jesus Christ.
You got havoc. You got feminism. They're not designed for that. Don't ever think that women and men are not the same in any way, shape, or form. They even have organs that are different. Their brain chemicals are different. They're as different as we are as night and day. And this men and women are the same and have them do the same thing. That's another thing that ruins society. Women in charge. 90% of the women I saw in charge in the business world, total screw-ups, but they get it because they're women. They are inferior to men in the main things, the leadership, the business, the athleticism, which they should be, but some of these guys are so demasculinized. You see girls at the gym would destroy men. And I hate to say that.
What's wrong with that?
A lot. That's very, very, very. You can see the results of that.
You spoke about that Brittany that won.
Yeah.
She's in better shape than you.
She's not really want to get really in better shape.
Who's Brittany?
The bodybuilder chick.
What are you talking about? Does it sound like Nate?
Was that her name, the black woman?
Yeah.
That she's in better shape
You
than
mean
you.
he took a picture with her on LA
You're
Fitness?
giving examples that some women are stronger than men in the gym.
What are you saying? Stronger, better shape, tougher? What are you saying? Better shape.
All three, probably.
When I died, I'll be in better shape than her. But what good does that do society? Her strutting around like that? Nothing. Is she bearing children? Is she cooking for people? I don't know. As far as I've seen her Instagram, she's one of these.
What's one of those?
What good does that do society?
Yeah, what's the hand gesture?
What does the hand mean? You think she's lesbian?
Carpet muncher.
Oh, okay. Muff diver.
Yeah, what good does that have to do with it?
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't.
So she's good for nothing because she's a lesbian.
I'm just saying, what contributes to society more? When you have educated children, strong families, instead of wasting time with pornography, rap music, useless games which aren't even sports, as being a spectator, and following trends, fashions, basically being a cookie cutter. Cookie cutter, that's ruining the country. Look at your workplace, Brad. They put the fattest, most ignorant idiots ahead of you. Does that make sense? Doesn't to me.
Well, we have... It's not like that in the post office. We have seniority. We go by seniority with everything. So...
Well, why aren't you the postmaster general by now?
Because I like my job.
No, you don't.
Sure
If you're
I
making
do.
double the money, you'd take it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, postmaster is not all it's cracked up to be. You got to deal with shit from both ends.
You deal with shit with both ends anyway.
Not really.
You never turn down a promotion. Never, 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 never. You could always... Some jackass is doing it. Get in there and do it. That's my advice to the maniacs.
Yeah, but being
don't ever think, oh, I can't do that. It's too much. No, you go get the money.
It's not that I can't. I just don't want. I don't want to be in the building all fucking day.
Sometimes the extra money that's dangled in front of you is
not worth the stress.
It's not worth the compromise in quality of life. I've been offered promotions in my job. You know what that would mean? Working nights, 20 more hours a week dealing with headaches.
That's a false promotion.
Above me, beneath me, the side of me.
Yeah,
It's just
that's a false promotion.
the extra money I would make would just totally screw up my quality of life.
Well, that's not the promotion I'm really referring to.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how it is there. I mean, you can move up, but it's just you just have to deal with more shit.
They'll give you as little money as possible to get you to do as much more work as possible.
Yeah.
They'll squeeze everything out of you.
That's not a traditional promotion.
Yeah.
Don't get me
I mean,
wrong.
it's
Being a
different- it's different every
postmaster
place.
I don't think it's a bad job. It's just you're in the office all the time. You got to deal with all kinds of bullshit. And I'd rather do what I'm doing. I like being outside.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's where you get that nice golden tan.
That vitamin D.
Right, the key to life. Get out in the sun, maniacs.
Not the vitamin D you like, but vitamin D from the sun. Not a vitamin.
I think I get that.
Vitamin D from the tranny.
That's not an all-time thing.
You're lost interest in it finally. Thank
It's
God.
not that. It's what you're taking. What you know. And it all starts. It's rooted. That's pornography. I mean, pornography will destroy you. It really is.
You want to read some questions from the video? I forgot what I even fucking posted on there.
Buy Research Liquids, maniacs. Tell them Big Lenny sent you. Buy Research Liquids. That's the only company, the only game in town. And I'm excited to say we're going to be at a grand opening of the House of Nutrition. I will let you guys know immediately when we're going to be there. Come and meet the maniacs and maybe Flex Lewis, maybe, on Boynton Beach Boulevard and Congress Avenue, just below the vitamin store, the cookie cutter vitamin store.
Please tell Lenny he was right. The Democrats are pushing for pedophilia to be legal. I remember when you said that months and months and months ago. We all looked at him like he was crazy.
Actually, it doesn't really take any genius on my part to see where that was going.
How can they make that fucking legal?
By the stroke of a pen. It's called a law. What it is they're going to say...
It's never going to happen.
Keep talking, Brad. What they're going to say is, well, they're attracted to these people. We need to accept them. Just like they accepted gay marriage and homosexuality. Back in the way before you were even born, Brad, homosexuality, they would take you to a mental institution. Now, if that's right or wrong, I don't know. They've tried all kind of experiments. They actually gave them testosterone, and what they got was more horny faggots. It didn't change into women. They just got more fucking horny. So, I mean, there's a thing with animals. People do that. And there's a group that says it's beneficial for the child. And what they're going to do is give the right, if a child can consent to it, that's going to go on first. If they want to consent to it. And believe me, what they're doing now is telling the children, as I've seen a little 7-year-old drag queen, they got this little white tranny that is dancing and singing in gay bars.
That's right. Yeah.
In front of men. That is the start.
That was a couple of months ago, I think. Yeah.
No one thought that would happen, but that's how the indoctrination goes. And Andrew Kalora was talking about, which I've seen online too, day with the drag queen at the library, where a tranny or a drag queen sits and tells stories to 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds. They tell them that's okay for you to wear makeup. Boy, it doesn't matter if you have a penis or vagina. Everyone can wear makeup. Everyone can wear a dress. If it feels good, do it. And that's how it starts. And I predict in 10, 20 years, yes, that will be legal. And it's not going to be a criminal act. As long as the little tot can say, hey, I like it.
The little tot.
Right.
Thought.
Right. So, believe me, if I make a statement, I do my research on it. And I see the trends, and it's not hard to figure out.
I just can't see pedophilia ever being legal.
Well, take out the term. Brad, we're looking at terms. Pedophilia. Take it out.
I hope you're
It's a relationship with a man and a child. Take out the term.
What if pedophiles start crying that they're being discriminated against? That's my
They
preference.
They're doing it now. Take out the term, Brad. Just like the left likes to use the terms child abuse, racism, human trafficking, pedophilia when it benefits them, spousal abuse. Did you ever hear anything called white man abuse? Is there such a thing? No.
Does Andrew still talk to Big Victor? Victor moved to North Carolina. I have his phone number. He comes down here once a year, usually over Thanksgiving.
He comes down to sleep in my back. That's his waterbed.
Victor's a good guy. I miss him.
Yeah, he is. Close grip in 365 was impressive.
Yeah. He's fucking tall, too.
Yeah. And he was an offensive tackle for East Carolina
and
football.
he's also a world champion long driver. If you look him up, Google him, he holds a...
Yeah. And then one of his counterparts, which is actually one of the top guys in the game 5 or 10 years ago, was built like Dorian Yates. A freak.
Who's that?
The long driving world record holder about 5 or 10 years ago.
Oh, I know.
Oh, my God. What a freak. He made Dale Chance look like a gnat.
Dale Chance is getting chubby. He's going to be ready for you at super heavyweight, I think.
We'll see. He needs to be on. By the way, I hate to take a cheap shot at the Road Warrior. How much do you weigh, Road Warrior? I know you listen to this podcast. I call you the Road Runner. You look like a little midget to me.
Who's that?
I don't want to see men under 200 pounds fight or do anything. Do you see men under 200 pounds on a football field? Even
Who's the
Edelman is over 200 pounds.
Who are you talking about, Road Warrior?
The fucking Road Warrior. He refers to himself as the Road Warrior.
Who? I don't know. What's his name?
The guy that trained that guy that plays the Arnold Classic.
He doesn't call himself that.
I call him the Road Runner. He's a little midget.
Oh, God.
There you go.
How did Andrew get to be in that Fat Boy Slim video? My best friend up in New York, who's still my best friend up in New York, used to do A&R for Fat Boy Slim's record label, and he asked me if I wanted to be in his video, and I said, hell yeah, so I did it.
So you're in it now?
Well,
Where can I see it?
It's from like 1996.
Oh.
It's his first ever video.
Oh.
I'll show it to you.
Yeah, I want to see
I'm
it.
just in it for a few seconds.
That's okay.
He was dancing, Leonard.
Yeah, I was I was doing the cookie cutter shuffle.
Hey, you admitted it. That's fine. You got some exposure. Probably a piece of ass in there. Although I never heard of her, but...
Damn, there's a lot of them on there. Huh?
Andrew's going through questions.
And guess what? I've said this before. I'll say it again.
Here we go.
The millennials will euthanize us.
Who's us?
You, me. We're not millennials. One thing happens with the, obviously the healthcare system's going to get worse and worse.
Oh, yeah.
One thing happens where the millennial hospital directors will say, this guy, for instance, Brad, he's got terminal cancer. It's not even worth going through the treatments. Let's give him a pill. Off with him. And they'll be allowed to make that decision with the new healthcare system. Mark my words. Me, I'm a goner.
Well, you're going to be a goner anyway with your fucking stack, you asshole.
That's what's coming. It's not easy to figure out. He who has wisdom has foresight, has knowledge.
Foresight. All right, somebody...
Could Lenny in his prime slam Andre? I guess he means Andre the Giant? I don't know.
Well, if Hulk Hogan did it, I sure as hell could do it. Oh, they only get slammy if he lets you. They jump. You flip him around. It's that simple. Just like Yokozuna, they had Lex Luger do it. Bill Fralick, rest in peace, by the way,
Did you hear that?
picked him up and almost slammed him.
Yeah, what was his name? King
Kong Bundy, yeah, rest in peace. Only 61 years old, the walking condominium.
He actually lived longer than most of those other ones do.
Yeah.
The walking
Considering how
condominium.
fat he was, I'm amazed he lived that
He's
long.
a fat Irishman.
He was in a funny movie with Richard Pryor called Moving.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that?
Yes,
No.
yeah, I've seen that clip. It's
Did
funny.
you see that? You never saw it?
Dana Carvey is the schizophrenic.
And I'm proud to say I was 30 pounds lighter than King Kong Bundy, his heaviest, and I was much harder. So that would have been a good fucking real fight, me and King Kong Bundy. And believe me, I would have threw his fat ass.
What are your thoughts on arm wrestling? I know I probably suck at it.
It's gimmicky. It's very dangerous. You know, a lot of guys rip that tendon. I've seen it. It's okay, but there's a lot of tricks to it. It's certainly not a test of strength, but it's good combat.
Of course, it's a test of strength.
No, it's not.
What?
What's it a test of then?
Yeah, what
It's
the
just a
fuck
little
is
bit of
that?
tendon strength on the arm. It's not a full body test of strength. It's very gimmicky.
All right, I got
Actually, sumo wrestling, to me, is the best test of strength between two men on Earth. It's either you're going to get pushed, or you're going to get fall on your ass.
This is a pretty good one here. You guys listen up.
Okay.
He DM'd me. I'm not going to say his name because he's talking about somebody that follows him or whatever. He says, "What is your advice on a 40-year-old married woman trying to cheat on her husband with me? Not gonna lie, she's a banging MILF, but she has 2 kids. Advice needed. Part of me says stay away, but also another part of me says I do what I want and please, and who cares?
So-
need yours, Andrew's, and the ultimate alpha Lenny's advice. You guys can disregard Jason. By the way, I'm 24.
So he's 24 and he's single, and a married 40-year-old woman wants to fuck him?
Yes.
I would not do that if I were him.
No.
He doesn't need a jealous, crazy husband tracking him down and trying to kill him or hurt him, which could happen. In this social media age, it's not hard to find someone or who he is. You leave a digital footprint. He goes through her phone and sees the text messages and finds out who he is, and he might come after you. Not worth it, in my
There's
opinion.
plenty of ass out there.
Plenty of
man.
women out there. You do not need to go after a married woman. That's my opinion.
Well, she's going after him.
Well,
But
he can say no. It's
Yeah,
that simple.
yeah.
He can say no thanks,
Yeah,
and that's
man.
it.
Why risk anything?
Show restraint. There are too many women out there that
Exactly.
you don't need to risk a psychotic husband coming after you.
What do you think, Leonard?
Well, remove the terms married, with children, 24-40. Get it out of your system. Fuck the living hell out of her. Fuck her in the ass. Have her fuck you. Do it all up. Don't talk about it. And go move along. And
Well-
besides, like
Well,
most
being
guys,
discreet, yes.
most guys,
Okay.
I don't care how good she is or what, you're only going to like her 1 or 2 times. If sexual relationships don't last, because there's always something different. That's if you're a real man.
He could move it along, but what if she gets possessive and crazy, and what if the husband comes after him? The problem isn't him. The problem are the other people who could potentially be involved.
Easy solution. I had girls get possessive and crazy on me. You know what I would tell them? This is after doing the normal stuff. I said, I want you to lick my ass. I want you to fuck me in the ass. Stick your fingers up my ass. That's what kind of guy I am. You want to do it? You want to be possessive now? Usually that'll scare them off.
Young man, if you are going to do it in a hotel room. Do not bring her back to your place. Don't even let her know where you live if you can do so.
Yeah, because what if she starts catching feelings and then wants her to leave her husband for you?
Correct. And she shows up at your door with her 2 kids.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience, Brad?
No.
I thought he was going to say, speaking from experience, Andrew.
Now I'm saying Freudian slip, Andrew.
Oh, man. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Don't do it.
Too much pussy out there to worry about that.
Absolutely.
It's trouble.
Do it, and it's not going to last anyway. Don't even think about it. Move along.
Well, or if
It's not
she,
gonna
or,
last.
or if she's cool enough to just to understand, like, hey, I just want to fuck you. I'm not looking
Yeah,
for
they
you.
all-
I don't want you leaving your husband. I just want to bang you.
They
and
all
be on
start
your-
out cool like that, and
Yeah.
then 2 months later, yeah, that's the problem. Many a woman starts out as cool like that, and then the old mask starts to come off.
That's how it works for me. If I do it at her house or a motel, I say, hey, come on over. And they look at my floor, my house, which is my current girl. I've been, no wonder she hasn't done anything with me in over 10 years.
Just needs mop, Lenny.
Yeah, she actually used to break in every
Did
once
you
in a
just say your current girl that hasn't done anything with you in 10 years? Did
You know,
you
I
just
talked to
say
her.
that?
She used to come over all the time, but
Is that the one who lives up in Orlando?
no, this is the one that lives up in West Palm Beach.
10 years. Mm-hmm.
She came in. She
You're as
came
bad
in
as Jason.
because I remember she wrote a message to me in pencil on that blind I have in my kitchen door. How the fuck you get in there? She picked the lock. And when she took a look at that place and the toilet, how it used to be, the place I have now is actually clean compared to what it was.
Are you fucking
I could
serious?
tell you stories, but I don't want anybody puking. My toilet
Tell
wouldn't
one.
flush.
Tell one.
Yeah,
Well, my toilet wouldn't flush, so I'd have to take a bucket and get in the sink and dump it into the toilet so it could flush. And I didn't want to call the landlord because I didn't want to have to come in and see this shit. But he actually came in the other day and made a few comments. And I broke the sink handle, so I didn't have a, what do they call that, a faucet on the sink. So the water would just come out like that, come out of the shower without a thing. And I would just pretty much leave whatever was in the toilet, probably like 2 or 3 days.
Oh,
And
Fuck, man.
it's a good way to get fleas in the house, but
This where you currently live?
right. And my landlord had to come in and put some type of AC receiver in the house, and he came in the other night. I actually had no clothes. I answered the door. He's like, "You want to put some clothes on or something?" I said, "I just fucking woke up."
The other day,
He's like,
fucking.
Yep.
"This place never ceases to amaze me when I come in." I just looked, gave him a dirty look, and I didn't say a word. You know, what am I going to tell you? You know, I pay my rent. Fuck off.
But he owns the building. Like,
Yeah, never ceases to amaze.
did he fix the fucking washer finally?
He says he did. Yeah, he says he did. So.
Okay. Yeah,
Whatever.
I go over there the other day. This fucking asshole just swings the door open, and I'm looking at the weight rack
Uh-huh.
because I had a feeling this is what he does. He always likes to open the door naked and try to get me to look at him. He's a fucking.
No, I don't, Brad. And that's a Freudian slip.
Yeah, because I was looking at the weight rack and I could see out of the corner. I'm like,
I'm so sluggish. I don't even want to put a pair of shorts
I know.
on.
I said, Leonard, are you naked? Yeah. Put some shorts on. No. I'm like, what the fuck?
Don't too out of it.
I'm like, shut the door then.
You want to move as little as possible when you're home.
It took you
Little
like
as
10
possible.
minutes to get your shorts on.
Little as possible.
I have to get that. I got to hook that Cameo app into your phone. I can't keep coming over there to do that shit.
Yeah.
It's getting ridiculous. Now.
Okay.
Because then there are a few days go by and they
show me how to do
expire
it.
That's
after
not
like
good.
6
It's
days.
not good. Yeah.
Can help out.
Because you can just belt them out quick.
Yeah.
But he's fucking sick because some of them he'll pull his pants down and want me to film him with his pants down.
That's what the people want.
No, they don't. Don't do that,
Yes, they
man.
do.
When we get it hooked up in your phone, don't be doing that shit. Unless they want it. I mean,
I think
and
they
you
do.
and you want to do it, fine. Maybe they'll throw you an extra tip.
I think they do.
It doesn't matter what we tell these two idiots. Between you and Jason, you don't fucking listen anyway. And you're on that fucking disgusting bulking stack that turns you into a hibernating goddamn bear.
You know, if that's
Why are
good or
you
bad.
taking so much shit and you feel like shit? Aren't you supposed to feel good? I don't.
Fuck no. If you want to be a freak, it's not healthy.
Didn't you once say if you feel good, you should kill yourself or something like that?
Right.
Right.
Life is about overcoming struggles, going
Right.
through hell. We got to experience so-called the good with the bad. What I try to do now is to say the bad is the good.
You try to push yourself.
You can
just
trick your brain.
to the brink of death.
Well, it's a lot of some of what the Hindus do, the people that have been shown to levitate, which is a fact because of mind control.
Oh.
Well, they'll eat
Wow.
2 or 3 grains of rice in a week and still live. They'll sleep on a bed of nails. Did you ever see that? The Hindus will sleep on a bed of nails.
Do you really
They'll burn
believe
themselves.
you believe that humans can defy the laws of physics and levitate?
Humans can do anything.
Who can do anything?
Humans. There's untapped potential in your brain. Of course, everyone wants to be a cookie cutter and more worried about rap music. If people would stop listening to that, open their mind up.
They're not going to stop listening to it as long as Jason keeps doing it on his channel.
Jeez, I feel bad for them.
Give-
But
give-
you got to experience life. And you know what? I hate to say it, but maybe the torture we were talking about earlier, maybe that's an experience as well people must go through. Who knows? The old saying goes, that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
What are you doing? Taking the leather off?
I got to take a...
Please show this to Lenny.
Help, Brad.
Lenny.
Hey, Big Lenny wants to know if he can worship you. I like being worshipped. Worship me. Tell me what the fuck. Tell me I am.
Who the fuck is this?
Whoa.
Do you know her?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? You do?
What's her
Hey,
name?
Big Lenny wants to know if he can worship you. I like being worshipped. Worship me. Tell me what the fuck. Tell me I am.
Hey, hold on. There's another one.
I'm so fucking big I can.
Hey, Big Lenny.
Hey, babe.
I don't
He'll
think
be
it's
your
live.
human toilet. Big
Whoa.
Lenny. Want me
You're
to
speaking my language.
Want me to sit down on that shit? And shit and fart all on it?
Oh my god. I think you met your match,
Hey,
Leonard.
Big Lenny. He'll be your human toilet.
I know where she was.
Big Lenny.
The
Want
porthole.
my human toilet?
Queen Cobra. And she's this was from her Instagram live. Queen.Cobra with 3 A's at the end of Cobra.
Show the maniacs.
Do you know who that is?
No, it's maybe something I saw on Instagram. Show the maniacs.
And Andrew just gave her a plug.
Queen.Cobra with 3 A's at the end of it.
Who sent you that?
I stumped across their Instagram and I put the message in, which I do a lot of black girls and trannies like
Yeah, we know. We've had people screenshot your fucking sick messages. Thanks. We know what you do.
That's great.
Yeah, he'll leave creepy messages on those trannies' Instagram. It'll be your human toilet.
They all get screenshotted.
We should wrap this up soon. It's getting late. Let's see how animated he is after he takes that shit.
Yeah. Shoulder's starting to bother me sitting here.
That's not good, man.
No. So I went to an orthopedist yesterday. I hurt this shoulder 3 months ago in the gym, and I tried to come back briefly and fucked it up even worse. So I shut it down almost a month ago, and I tried rest and inactivity for it. I knew something was very, very wrong with it. It just, it's almost felt like it was going to pop right out of the socket a few times. And the orthopedist, before seeing the result of the MRI, which we'll see on Tuesday, said he said he does not suspect a full rotator cuff tear, but he says at the very least it's probably a partial tear or a labrum tear. He also examined me to make sure there was no pec tear or bicep tendon tear, and did all these crazy range of motion exercises with my shoulder. I'm moving my arm in directions I didn't even think it can move. So I'm kind of on pins and needles a little bit, waiting to find out the result of the MRI. I go back on Tuesday.
How'd you get that?
What?
How'd you get that?
I was doing, the hammer strength row machine, where the weight kind of goes up away from you. When I was in the contracted position and I had the weight, pulled back toward my chest, I felt 2 quick pop in my right shoulder. I wouldn't even maybe classify them as pops. It was almost like a quick double grinding sound, like something rubbing over something. I finished the workout. It didn't hurt. Came home, showered, went to work, and about an hour into my workday, I was like, I couldn't even move my shoulder.
And who was yapping in your ear while you were doing it?
Unfortunately, the one-arm movements, I've heard so much bad things about it. My boss Lou doing one-arm dumbbell.
Jason was doing this in his ear. Remember what you said today?
Yeah, that's inexcusable.
Jason was there that morning. We weren't filming, but
you
Jason,
never talk when somebody's doing reps. Never.
I can't blame Jason, but he was just. I remember he was talking to me mid-set, and I remember I lost focus because I was trying to listen to what he was saying, and I'm pulling the weight toward me, and that's when my shoulder popped, and this was at the end of December, and now it's early March. So if rest and inactivity hasn't helped, I'll find out on Tuesday, and I'll go from there.
Where's that girl at?
Which one?
What's her name?
She's not. It wasn't live. It was Queen.Cobra with 3 A's. And people were sending her comments during the live stream, using your name, and I guess she was responding to it. And this guy sent me...
Well, thanks, Maniacs. That's pretty much my type, and worked pretty well. If you see any tans or some tan 10-10s.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah. That's why.
Listen, here's a question from the Donkey Kong Fitness. If your dad, if your disciplinarian father and Christina Broccolini were falling off a cliff and the only way to save them is Adam Harper's remaining thumb, who would Lenny let survive? Your dad or Christina?
Christina. My dad's 70, going to be 73 next month. You know, he's lived his life.
I got you. Oh, Kyle wanted me to tell you hello. Remember Kyle?
Hey, Kyle.
He just fucking. Did you see his post the other day? He deadlifted like
Oh yeah,
6 something.
Yeah, he's strong as fuck.
Yeah.
I remember him from the World Gym.
Yeah, he's very intense too.
He did standing on those things to make it a 6-inch
What?
deficit. Look at
Yep.
that.
What? That's
He's a strong fuck. Look at you twitching.
Yeah, and he stands on the, like you said, the aerobic step.
That's pretty fucking impressive.
What I don't understand is why does he always insist on starting his sets, lifting the weight off the rack like that? It always looks like he's going to hurt himself, and then he slowly steps
It
back.
actually is easier like that, but to do that,
Yeah, to go straight from
I
the
wouldn't
floor
do it.
down.
He's asking for trouble, but you
Yeah.
know, he's an American Indian and a porch monkey, so.
Was that his mix?
And he likes to smoke what you do before a workout, so that's his secret.
Thanks. Thanks for letting everybody know the secret.
With a lineage of American Indians and porch monkeys, there's no idle time. You're doing a lot of work, a lot of lifting, a lot of killing, a lot of fighting. Or at least on the Indians' part. Kill or be killed.
How were those two fans you met today?
Oh, they were very cool.
They were. I was messaging one of them for a while.
And they'll be here, so, which is good.
Yeah, they just moved down from Connecticut.
Yeah, one of them was saying, I'm like, well, when do you go back up north? He said, oh, I don't think I am. I'm looking for a job. I'm like, well, great.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Yeah, good
a lot
stuff.
of good potential. Strong.
He's a big kid, man.
Yeah.
Get him on some good goodies. He'll be.
He's on them. They just have to kick in. A lot of fans in LA today. A lot of people came up to me and Brad.
Yeah, they were cool. Even at the pizza joint.
Yeah.
The kid,
The owner says like, "Oh, me and my dad opened this like 13 years ago." I guess he's got a YouTube channel. He's trying to get going, fitness shit. But Frank,
Get the name of it. We'll shout it out.
any other good questions in here? I missed a bunch of Snapchat calls. You guys want to go for one of these? All right, I'll let this guy call in. Leonard, you all right?
Yeah.
You're breathing very heavy.
Yeah. 335 and growing.
What's the death stack at now?
Dropped the Diana ball, just sticking with the injectables. Equipoise, Deca, 900 each week, 900 megs, and test, 1,200 a week.
yeah,
Test
you've
400.
been out of it the last couple of weeks. Part of the reason why we haven't done a podcast.
It was a Diana ball. I was just so sluggish on it. But
You do that shit every year, though.
well, 1 year I've done it, and it was successful.
And
The last few years.
You get real grumpy, moody for like a month.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's not good, but it puts you in perspective.
Apparently that chick, Queen Cobra, is live right now.
Let's go.
Twitch.
Log in as Delray Misfits and request
Get the
to go
camera,
live.
Brad.
Well, they're
I'm
gonna-
ready to
they're
unleash
gonna,
hell.
Hold on, let me try it.
Somebody on Snap is going to call, I think. This kid just asked if he can call in. Oh, boy.
I'm going to keep it clean, but I'm going to keep it dirty, if you know what I mean.
If you catch my drift.
I'm sure every asshole tries to go live with her, but let's see if we can do it.
As long as you say Big Lenny or whatever they're using. She knows.
B. Torres asked, question for the podcast. If I take a shit and it hurts like hell, but feels good at the same time, does that make me gay?
There's no such thing as gay.
Here she is. She's live.
Where does she live?
So I'm going to request to go live with her right now.
Oh, boy.
Oh, she's smoking a J. Check her out.
Don't they all?
She's only got 9 people following?
She'll go on.
Is she from down here? I thought you said you saw her at the.
No, I must have misunderstood.
This is great. You should put the leather on. Put the leather on.
Oh shit! Too bad he doesn't have the mask. She only has 11 people.
She should accept.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Hold on, let me type something here.
This is Big Lenny. Accept my request.
When I got my nipples pierced, I said,
Look at your face.
Mom was recording me. I said, don't do it. He said, I said, oh my God, my eyes went crossed. I swear, that's what happened. That's what happened, and that's what I remember.
Too bad we aren't live. So people
no
can
shit.
jump in that fucking thing.
Ever since then, I don't wear a bra. I have like 3 bras in there.
Oh, what is this bitch talking about?
Wow, that fucking hurt. You're not
Yeah, she accepted.
Oh boy. Go ahead, hold the phone.
There you go, Lenny.
Hey, Queen Cobra, it's Big Lenny. You're more beautiful on
Lenny,
person
hold the
than
phone.
I could believe
Hold
it.
the phone, Lenny.
What you doing tonight?
I'm going to work.
Work? What do you do for work?
I'm a dancer.
Good. Good for you.
Ask where she lives.
What state are you from?
New Jersey. I'm originally from North Carolina, but y'all be keeping the positive comments. No negative comments. All positive. But yeah, I'm originally from North Carolina, and I live in New Jersey right now.
You look like a goddess.
Thank you. Oh, how sweet.
I wish I could go watch you dance tonight.
He's following you.
I know.
I'm down in Florida. The weather's beautiful right now. 70 degrees. Not a cloud in the sky. So, I remember I'm the guy that wants to be the human toilet.
You said, huh?
I'm the one that wants to be your human toilet.
Who?
Big Lenny.
Big Lenny. Who's Big Lenny?
I was on you with live last time. I made a few comments.
Hey, I'm Big Lenny Runner. Jesus Christ.
Well, I like that.
I remember them.
Good. One thing before you go dance, can you flip me the bird? I like how you do it. Whoa, that turns me on. Nice. That's the sexiest thing.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Wish you could stick those down my throat and poke my eyes out, but maybe someday.
Someday, right?
Yeah.
Ask her when she comes down to Florida.
When are you coming to Florida to visit?
Florida. Probably next month. Yeah, next month.
Well, let us know. Hopefully we can do some things on Instagram.
Your Instagram, your personal Instagram.
Yeah, I'm Big Lenny 101010, so... And I know yours, Queen Cobra, so hopefully you can do some videos with us.
Where we're at, Delray.
We're in Delray Beach, Florida, which is close to Fort Lauderdale. It's really nice.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll talk again. Thank you very much, and God bless, and be safe, okay?
What is your name again? We want me to call you.
Big Lenny 101010.
Oh, so you're a Big Lenny.
Yes, your human toilet.
All right. Might be pause. Might be calling me. But you're a Big Lenny. Okay.
Sounds like fun. We'll talk to you later. Good night.
Good night.
Leonard's had enough.
Hi.
What's
How
up?
you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna say hi. Hi.
What's up?
You're live on the podcast.
That's right.
You got 280 something people.
See, there you go.
There you go.
280.
Just ignore those comments.
280 and counting.
Atta girl.
Nothing's negative when you're a goddess. You're sweet when you're flipping that bird. One more time, flip the bird.
There you go.
Whoa.
Back at you. All right, have a good night, okay?
We'll talk. Thank you.
All right, you too.
I don't know how you go off there. At the X.
So all those people joined because we were in there. That's great.
The fuck are we doing?
That's great.
Hey, she's a pretty good sport.
Yeah, look at some of the stuff.
Whoa, look at that.
You got to add her, Lenny,
Yeah.
on your Instagram.
I always ask the Tans to flip the bird. They all do it.
That turns you on when you...
Sometimes.
What the fuck?
Come to think of it, I wouldn't mind that one in Fort Lauderdale to put me in an MRI machine. To tell you the truth, that would turn me on. I tell you what, next time I do an MRI, just get a tranny, a 10 to put me under. I'll go under.
Well, you need to get that belly examined.
Nah, I know it's there. Muscle and loads of it.
Be in denial.
Maybe I can give Dale Chance a muscle transplant. And a fecal transplant while you're at it. Give him some healthy bacteria instead of all that chewing tobacco in his colon.
Pedro, was that the guy that gave you the doctor advice?
Yeah.
Is that the same one?
I don't know. He called twice earlier. That's enough of that. I don't know how to work this fucking thing. Jesus Christ. Alright, I can't. Electronics are pissing me off. I can't deal with this shit. Some of these fucking apps, man. Whatever. Alright, let's wrap this up. It's 9:30.
Yeah. You want to take us out, Lenny, with a freestyle? With a rap freestyle?
Actually,
Heaven forbid.
Here we go. Let me accept this guy. Buffering. I don't know. Alright, it ain't working. Fuck it. My reception gets shitty in here sometimes for some reason. I know I'm kidding. Train wreck. Let's see. Are you there? There he is. What's up? What the fuck are you doing, you fat Mexican?
Who's this?
I don't know what he's doing. Are you taking a shit or something? What are you doing?
Hey, how you doing, man?
He said, fuck you, Lenny.
That's right. Same to you. What part of the town are you from there, big boy? Whoa.
Huh? 3:30 ripped. Where are you calling from? Chicago? How fucking cold is it? Huh? Oh, Jesus
Chicago,
Christ.
the
Help
shithole of the United States. How's the 10s out there? I heard they're decent. Go downtown. I'm sure there's a nice spot. Yeah. Well, the Bears, I think, are going to really go somewhere next year. So, you a Bear fan?
All right, I'm going to let you go, bro. This thing ain't working right. That's enough of that.
Bye-bye.
All right, so what are we going out to? No offense, Pedro. My phone's fucking up.
Yeah,
Maybe next week. Leonard, what do you want to hear?
How about Jay Master's favorite Wigger song by Eminem?
What song is that?
That one. You know, his most popular song. I'm sure you know it.
It's got a few.
He says he likes to listen to it. It pumps him up.
No.
He's got a few of them. Boy, you're a connoisseur, huh?
He's been around a while. It's been around over 20 years.
Oh, you know how exactly to a T, don't you? You following them?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Leonard.
Follow a wigger, Brad. And I got this wigger in the making here, too. Made me want to puke. How about that? Call him the fucking wigger Sith Lord wigger. How about that?
Well, they need us. You know how they have mumble rap? What can we call what Jason does? Like delusion rap?
Retard rap.
Autism rap?
Sorry.
1% autism
Sorry,
rap?
How about human filth wigger rap?
J. Cream. Oh, it's so stupid.
I think it was Adam Harper who gave him that name back in 2013, if I remember correctly. We should probably call him Jay Friendzone after what he told us. Janoy Friendzone.
Oh, we knew that was happening.
Oh, fuck yeah. I don't need a babysitter.
How about this, Brad? I wear the vest naked. How about it? Take a stroll down the street somewhere.
They got to send you some, like... They got to send you...
Hey, how about it? Let's go do it now.
Film it.
They got to send you leather posing trunks. And then wear the posing trunks, that jacket, and the mask. We got to get you some fucking spike boots, too.
And get the girl, the tan with the tan 1010 to put a leash on me.
Dog collar.
Walk down Atlantic Avenue.
We'll get you some big fucking Doc Marten long skinhead boots that go up to your knees.
We'll do it on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, someone has 1 week or 2 weeks to send us some green leather for St. Patrick's Day.
You walk down the Ave in green leather?
Yeah.
On St. Patty's Day, you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just green leather posing trunks.
Oh, my God. Look at that twitch going. What would
And the dog's mask.
You know who you look like wearing that leather mask? I'm just waiting for the meme makers. I'm going to get a little obscure. You ever see the movie 8mm with Nicolas Cage? You remember The Machine?
Yes.
The name of the character who killed the girl in the snuff film?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Who wore the leather mask? That's what it makes you look like.
Who are we going to snuff out?
That's a fucked up movie. All right. What are you coming up with there?
I don't know.
Remember, Maniacs, Sunday's Christina's birthday. Wish her a happy birthday. On behalf of yourself and Big Lenny and the Delray Misfits. And Adam McLeod, we'll see you at WrestleMania next year. Ringside.
What's this? Play Danny Boy. Find some bagpipe music.
That's what this was. But now it's just a fucking parade. I'm just picturing Lenny walking down.
I would just look up bagpipe music.
How about Roddy Piper's entrance music? That's all bagpipes.
Is it?
Yes.
Died a couple years ago, too.
Yep.
Theme? Theme song or entrance music?
Entrance music. Entrance music.
By this point, everyone stopped listening anyway. So what difference does it make? Everyone knows the podcast is about to end.
After a fucking ad. Always after the ad. Jason.
when the Irish immigrated, dogs and Irish need not apply. That's a fact. So don't think they're the only ones. Dogs and Irish.
And Dale.
Dale Chance.
Need not apply.